That's cozy. Hi, my name is Joe. I'm with Joe Strong. Today I'm going over the Yogi Squat and how to make that more interesting by adding in some knee rotations for ankle flexibility, knee health. It's going to actually strengthen your knee joints by sitting in this position. Same with your ankles. So the goal is to hang out in the bottom of the squat and be able to relax the hips. Be able to play with your kid, be able to play with your pets in this position. Now you have to keep your heels down. That is step one. And so if you can't just sit here and have a conversation because you haven't been doing it, and well, why would you be able to do something if you haven't practiced it, right? You want to start a little higher up. So you can have your hands on the ground. You're just going to sit as low as your hips let you, and eventually you'll be able to put your hands a little bit lower. Yes, your back will be rounded for the first part. You'll be able to go a little bit lower. Maybe this feels weird and your back doesn't love it. You'll be able to hold on to something, be able to lift your chest up, have your hips down, so that way you don't have to lean forward so much. You could hold onto a wall, onto a pole, but when you are holding on to something that's that strong and steady in front of you, make sure you're not like relying on it. It's only a guide so you don't fall backwards. Heels down, that's the main part. Your toes can be pointed out, your toes can be pointed in. It's whatever your hips like. Play around with the positioning of your feet. If you try really narrow, it's going to be a lot harder. If you start more wide with your toes pointed up, it's a little easier. Next step, once you can do this, although you can do this other exercise even before it's comfortable, because this next one, turning a knee down, that gives the hip a break. And so now we can actually switch. Even if you have to be on your toes to switch, you can't even sit down at the bottom of the squat. Here is a great exercise to get a stretch. You can put your knee out, put your other knee to the ground. Being able to switch back and forth is just healthy hip and knee exercise and movement. So this is what I mean by a squat with an internal knee rotation. Here's the most advanced version, keeping the heels down in between reps, dropping a knee down, back really tall in between each rep. All right. Well, that is a yogi squat and how to make it more interesting so that way you can have really healthy hips and knees and not feel so old and broken. When people say I'm just getting older, well, it's probably because you don't move in different weird directions. Move your body in weird ways and you will feel younger. No matter how old or young you currently are, whatever the paper says, it doesn't matter. Move. Your body will thank you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. I have all kinds of videos like this one on my page. Leave some comments, like it, save it, send it, anything you want. Have a good one.